We started off Sunshine Week talking about my open meeting, open record law violation, which makes it a criminal offense in North Carolina for a public official to not give you access to a public meeting that's supposed to be open or to close a record that's supposed to be open. I've ended the week this week with two other bills I would love you to see. It is the Sunshine Law, which actually makes it a constitutional amendment that all of the records, as I call them the people's records, they like to call them government records like somehow the government or government officials and bureaucrats own them. They're actually your records. They're your records paid for with your money, held by your government, people whose salaries you pay. They're meetings that you pay for. You pay the salaries, you pay for the building, you pay for the lights, you pay for all of it, and you should have a right to the meetings, to going to them, participating in them, hearing them, being at them, and also getting all the records. So that is a constitutional amendment, and basically it makes everything open in North Carolina, meetings and records, unless by 2/3 vote in each chamber in the House and Senate, we make something not a public record. And we have to do that publicly, and we have to make sure that we reduce those records or meetings to the smallest extent possible. In other words, we're not able to expansively make all those things happen under the law. The other law that we introduced is the Transparency Act of 2013. It basically says that people who work for the state will have, as far as their performance evaluations, hired, fired, demoted, promoted, or transferred, allows us as the public to know what actually is going on with state employees, people who work for the government, so that we're able as the public to know more of these things. It does not open up the records per se, but it does provide answers as to why people are hired, fired, promoted, demoted, or transferred. Again, I ask you to look at all of those laws. I'm very proud to have ended this Sunshine Week on such a high note. We're going to be working hard fighting for these things. I love to hear from you. I would love to know any recommendations or changes you have, modifications, additions. Working hard up here trying to make sure government is open. Don't forget, folks, ever, it's your money. It's supposed to be your government. It does not belong to government officials. It does not belong to politicians. It does not belong to bureaucrats. It's your government, and if you don't care about it, you're going to lose it. People get the government they deserve, so work hard and deserve the best.